Pokemon trainers, why are cards disappearing faster than you can say, gotta catch 'em all?
It's Pikachu!
What if I told you behind this craze lies a booming market, nostalgic fans, and even million-dollar deals? The Pokemon Trading Card Game isn't new. It first launched in Japan in 1996 as a companion to the rapidly growing Pokemon franchise, which began with Pokemon Red and Green on the Game Boy. The series quickly became a cultural phenomenon, and the trading card game was one way for fans to engage beyond the video games.
At Greenwood Elementary School, lunchtime is trading time, and the cards are flying.
I'll trade you this for a Gyarados.
That for a Gyarados?
That's crazy!
If it sounds like the kids are speaking another language, they are. The language of Pokemon.
Oh, you're my best friend.
Pokemon, short for Pocket Monsters, was born 4 years ago as a Japanese video game. The star is Pikachu, who does lighthearted battle with 150 other characters in the #1 TV show, the #1 video game, and most of all in the popular trading cards. But what Pikachu and his pals do just as well is sell. They will earn over $1 billion this year. Christina Levy spent $1,000 last month on Pokemon. Her kids call her Pokemom.
It's a really social game, socially interacts with all the kids in the neighborhood. So as opposed to sitting in front of a television watching cartoons, he's interacting with kids. So I really am a fan of the game.
By the time it hit North America in 1999, the Pokemon TCG was unstoppable. Kids would trade cards at recess, battle after school, and beg their parents for booster packs. The game's popularity was so intense that stores couldn't keep up with the demand, a situation eerily similar to what we're seeing today.
Be forewarned if you haven't been already, the hottest thing in the 12 and under set is coming soon to a theater near you. Pokemon the movie joins Pokemon the video game and Pokemon the trading card as must-sees and must-haves. To start us off tonight, NBC News correspondent Colleen Dominguez on the craze that has now hit Hollywood.
More than a game.
Anybody know how to play this, how to get to the next level?
Or a top-rated TV show, Pokemon is an undeniable obsession with children across the country. The animated Japanese import created by Nintendo also holds the top 5 video game slots. But some experts say the entire Pokemon phenomenon is the enemy.
In my opinion, parents should not let their kids watch Pokemon, play Pokemon, buy Pokemon cards, have anything whatsoever to do with Pokemon, because the message is violence.
But many parents disagree.
It's really, I think, an okay thing for the kids because they learn to save their allowance, to budget for it, and they learn to trade and be kind of reasonable with their friends.
When it comes to the biggest Pokemon craze, it has to be the trading cards. This 747 arrived today from Tokyo, packed with the latest collectible cards. Many school officials think the craze has gone too far.
They're not allowed at our school because it's such a craze and people like them so much they tend to steal.
School officials are finding that Pokemon cards are responsible for fistfights, and the constant trading is not only distracting kids from classwork, but turning the playground into a black market where they buy and sell rare cards. Just how long will this fad last? Retailers hope well into the holiday shopping season.
In fiscal year 2023/2024, the Pokemon Company sold a staggering 11.9 billion cards worldwide. To put that in perspective, that's nearly a quarter of all Pokemon cards ever produced being sold within a single year. If you've been wondering why shelves look empty, well, there's your answer. This surge marks an 18% increase in total sales. The Pokemon Company now has produced over 64.8 billion cards since the game's inception. That's enough cards to circle the earth nearly 250 times if you laid them out end to end. Let's take a step back and appreciate the roots of the TCG. When the Pokemon franchise first began, no one expected the trading card game to become such a massive hit. The concept was simple. Two players battle by summoning Pokemon, using energy cards, and playing trainer cards for added strategy. But the beauty of the game lies in its collectability. Rare cards quickly became the highlight of every collector's dream. In the late 90s, Cards like base set Charizard were fetching high prices, sometimes over $100 even back then. Fast forward to today, and some rare editions of the same cards can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Pokémon TCG evolved alongside the games and anime, releasing expansion sets tied to each new generation of Pokémon. From Neo Genesis to Sword and Shield, each era brought new mechanics, artwork, and competitive strategies that kept the game fresh for decades. So what's behind this unprecedented spike in demand? Why are Pokémon cards suddenly as hard to find as a shiny Charizard? Let's dig into the reasons. First up, nostalgia. The generation that grew up with Pokemon in the late 90s and early 2000s now has disposable income. That means they're diving back into collecting, not just for fun, but as a way to recapture childhood memories. Take Logan Paul, for example. In October 2020, he purchased a first edition PSA graded 10 Charizard for $150,000, kicking off a massive public interest. A year later, he dropped $3.5 million on sealed base set boxes. This example and other high-profile buys created a ripple effect, inspiring millions of folks to try their luck at pack openings, hoping to strike for gold. Now, if you're trying to get your hands on some Pokemon cards, here are a few tips to help you on your quest. First, check restock days. Big box stores like Walmart, Target, GameStop restock on certain days. Ask employees about their restock schedules or look for a pattern in their restock frequency. 2. Visit local game shops. Local game stores often have stock that major retailers won't. They also hold trade events where you can buy, sell, and trade cards. And third, be early and be patient. Restocks don't last long. Arriving early can help, but patience is key. And also avoid paying inflated prices from resellers on Amazon or TCG Player. And remember, new sets are always coming around the corner. And those are my tips. Let me know in the comments if you've managed to snag any deals or pull any rare cards. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe for more awesome videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.